the management of Godrej Properties, Adi Godrej, talking about the outlook for the sector. The concern has been about the pricing trend in 2012, given the fact that developers are still unwilling to cut prices and let inventory remain at very, very elevated levels, exactly at the same levels in which we saw Jan 2009. Here's Adi Godrej talking about other concerns on rising inventory levels.
No, I wouldn't say absorption levels have been negligible. I think all over the country sales are still going on. I wouldn't know exactly about one particular market. If you look at the mortgage companies also like HDFC, they have had good growth. In our case, our sales growth in the first half of this year has been 80% over the corresponding period of the previous year. So generally speaking, there is a little bit of a slowdown, mainly because of the high interest rates and mortgage costs. But I think now, having passed the season where people try and avoid buying new property, and we're into the season where people like to buy new property, I expect things will pick up even faster.
There's of course been a decline in the absorption rate, residential absorption rate, and so we asked him that coupled with the rise in inventory levels, what is that signal for the real estate sector? Here's what Adi Godrej told us a little while back.
No, but I don't see how you say very subdued. If you look at the sales of property development companies, they're continuing quite well. So if the market was so subdued, how would there be sales? So I don't agree with that. Clearly, there's not a boom period. Clearly, the overall economic situation has its effects. Clearly, the fact that interest rates and mortgage rates are up is having its effect. But now, in 2012, we see general economic parameters also recovering. The stock market has recovered. The rupee has appreciated. So generally, I feel the economy is beginning to show signs of revival, and that will have its positive effect on property markets too.
The biggest concern has been the tighter interest rate cycle, but the important question is, do we see the fortunes of the sector changing if interest rates starts to come down from here?
Oh, absolutely, because once the interest cycle changes, the Indian economy will revive very strongly, and also mortgage rates will come down, which will encourage people to buy more and more. So I expect in the next 3 to 6 months, there will be a very strong revival in property demand.
Everyone's been talking about the retail space, and so opening up FDI into a multi-brand retail, single-brand retail. We've asked Adi Godrej whether or not he expects that real estate rentals will go up, commercial real estate space. Is that going to see a lot more demand then? Here's what he told us.
Yes, I think that will help, like all opening up. Once FDI in aviation opens up, if FDI in multi-brand retail opens up, that will be even a greater push. Any opening up of FDI will certainly lead to more investment into the country, which will lead to overall better demand and better economic growth.
We've completely run out of time on this edition of Market Check, but we can